you are seeing the immigration and the intelligence or SIS team who are trying to mount investigations to try to know or get details about those individuals. Because the situation has graduated, the police have invited the Republican National Guard, whose primary mandate is force policing duties before military duties. The crowd has thrown Andrea and starts pelting stones to the riot team. The riot control team does not have the capability to put out the fire. That being the case, they will request the support of the Gambia Fire and Rescue Services, who will come forward and put out the fire. The riot team are still charging through to push to further move back the demonstrators in order to enable the fire and rescue service to be able to put out the fire. The fire service have been invited and their fire tender is on the way. Additional reinforcement has been brought from the Guards Battalion. The public order management team will serve as a blockade between the fire and rescue services and the fire so that they will be able to do their job. The other detail of the Guards Battalion are taking the right flank so that they will form a bigger team to further push the crowd backward. Because the situation is escalating, the unseen commander has decided to communicate with base so that they can bring in the water cannon of the fire of the intervention unit. Ideally, before the water cannon comes in, the police will utilize their tear gas, but because of the presence of the VIP, they will not observe that phase. They will utilize their water cannon. So the type of water cannon they are having is the MPV water cannon. They have succeeded in further arresting more individuals who are part of the demonstration team. As we have seen, while the water was sprayed on them, some of the demonstrators fell down.
lii moo leen nekk ab problème bu kenn daanee rek ñëpp a ko leen daan.
The water cannon will decide to move forward and get closer to the demonstration team. The water cannon is set in 4 levels. That is the